Okay, so we have a big breaking news coming out. Do me a favor and share this video. Once again, thank you so much for your support. The Holy Land is taking almost all YouTube lives offline that are displaying Tel Aviv and Haifa. Something big is coming. So everything's being shut off. The live stream out there in the Holy Land. Now, it's still showing here in the US, and there's a lot of YouTubers that is live streaming these events. All right, so you can see from here, offline, and yeah, so I do believe something big is going to hit the fan, is going to hit really hard. So I did post some videos today. Links will be in the comments box if you guys want to check it out. And both country, the Holy Land, and Iran is urging citizens to evacuate, to shelter in place. Big things are gonna come. Something big is going to hit the fan. All right, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Give me a second here, guys, and once again, please share the video. I appreciate the love and support. We do have an update here about these warplanes heading east. All right, so here we go. All right, so you guys know we talked about this last night, and boy, oh boy, what is this, man? It's only exercise, Louis. It's just exercise. Seems like it's a piñata party going on. According to U.S. defense officials who spoke to Reuters, the large-scale deployment of roughly 30 aerial refueling tankers with the U.S. Air Force last night to air bases in Europe is meant to allow the U.S. Commander-in-Chief options in handling the escalating war between the Holy Land and Persia. I told you guys this was not an exercise. Donald is moving key players right now. I told you we're going to get involved. We are going to get involved. We are definitely going to get involved. The big question here, is this for the Holy Land or is this for Ukraine? Because you have one way up there, not too far from Latvia. All right, so you got one up there, I think Finland and Sweden. Not too far from them territories, the gray one on the right upper hand corner. All right, so we definitely seen something here. The Holy Land, this is a big one here, guys. The Holy Land, largest oil refinery complex shut down after strike. 3 gone. Basin Group, operator of Holy Land, largest refinery complex in Haifa, has confirmed that a power plant supplying steam and electricity to its operation was significantly damaged in a recent strike. All refinery and subsidiary facility have been shut down. The company disclosed in a filing to the Tel Aviv Stock Exchange. The damage also taken 3. And the company expressed condolences to the victims and families. Basin is now working with the National Electric Company to restore power and assist for the full scope of losses, financial and operational. All right. So let me just pull up the full information for this story here. But man, this is a very sad situation here. Haifa oil refinery. Remember, guys, that city and Tel Aviv are getting hit really hard. They're getting hit hard. Announced that it has shut down all facility, including the power plant responsible for some of the steam and electricity production due to extensive damage caused by Persian ballistic missile. Now, this single refinery is responsible for production of 60% of all fuel used in the Holy Land, gasoline, diesel, even aviation fuel for fighter jets. With this shutdown due to Persian missile hits, The Holy Land is now out of production for 60% of its ability to refine the fuels used for daily life and for military use. Once again, just in, the Basin Oil Refinery has been hit, with damage to pipeline system and fires breaking out at the site. This gigantic blow inflicted upon Holy Land by Persia. Alright, give me a second here, guys. I want to pull up some more news here. So we do have some more breaking news about the oil. The tankers. So I want to bring this information up really quick. Armada of USAF tankers just deployed east over Atlantic, spurring speculation. Let's see what's going on here. So I'm bringing you guys all these news when it comes to nation against nation. Again, do me a favor, please share the video and subscribe. Hit that like button. I appreciate the love and support. Recently, over 24 U.S. Air Force, these are the planes, tanker aircraft, were tracked, taking off from various bases across the U.S., heading east over the Atlantic Ocean. And we already know it's not for exercise. While it is uncertain whether they were accompanied by any combat aircraft, there were no clear indication of such. According to TWZ, the mass movement of these aircraft tankers, especially during a critical time in the Mideast, is noteworthy, although such tankers' deployment are not uncommon. Now it says here, the reason behind this large-scale operation remain ambiguous. Nonetheless, it raises questions about potential shift or preparation concerning the ongoing conflict between the Holy Land and Persia. You have flight tracking software indicated that at least 28 tankers were en route to the east at one point. While there is an upcoming multinational exercise in Norway, I don't believe this is going to be for Norway stuff, it does not typically require such a significant relocation or refueling assist. If it's an exercise, you don't need to send all these tankers. You don't need to send 30. It's 102, but not 30. 30 was meant for like a big war. This concentration of tanker aircraft could suggest preparation for changes in U.S. support for the Holy Land Operation Rising Lion, or it may reflect urgent concern regarding an impending escalation of the conflict, while some speculate that this could be a signaling move, an undisclosed large-scale exercise, or part of a long-established commitment. Several potential explanations exist regarding these movements and some of the Persian Holy Land situation. Importantly, some of these scenarios may be pre-decisional, indicating that the movement of assist could be a proactive measures to ensure a range of contingency plans are ready for quick execution if necessary. All right, so once again, very important updates here about these tankers deployed east over the Atlantic. All right, so again, please share the video, guys. Let me go on X really quick here. Sorry, guys, I'm doing some research here, but I just found something. I just found something. Look at this. Breaking news. U.S. military prepares for possible intervention in the Holy Land and Persia war. Can this be related to the offline that's going on live stream on this platform? So the Sleeping Giant Secretary of Defense Pete has ordered preparation for potential Sleeping Giant military involvement in Holy Land ongoing operation against Persia. There you go. The decision depends on a green light from the Commander-in-Chief. CENTCOM Commander General Michael and other U.S. Central Command officials are reportedly supportive of joining the conflict, but some senior Donald administration officials are pushing back against direct Sleeping Giant engagement. Alright, guys, like I said, I do believe we're going to get involved. Here's the thing, guys. I just gave you the info of almost 30 tankers already out there in Europe. You got Pete is sounding the alarm about the warships. It's just a matter of time when Donald comes out and address the nation. We're about to see some huge biblical war. This information is coming out right now. Donald said, I don't want Persia to have a nuclear. Reporter said, do you want to see a regime change in Persia? Donald said, I want to see no nuclear in Persia, and we're well on our way to making sure that happens. Emergency, 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 emergency just came out. Jeez, a security alert for the Holy Land, the West Bank and Gaza? Man, so this is coming out right now. Breaking news, Sleeping Giant Embassy issues security alert for the Holy Land, West Bank, and Gaza. The Sleeping Giant Embassy in Jerusalem has issued a security alert for all U.S. Gov employees and their families in the Holy Land, the West Bank, and the Strip, directing them to continue sheltering in place due to the ongoing conflict between the Holy Land and Persia. The embassy will be closed on Tuesday, June 17, including consular services in Jerusalem, Tel Aviv. No passport or birth registration services will be provided. The embassy is not able to assist or evacuate the Sleeping Giant citizens from the Holy Land at this time. The airport, the Ben Gurion Airport and Holy Land Seaport are closed. Oh, man. Only land crossing to Jordan and Egypt are open, with limited flights available from Jordan and Sharm. I'm going to skip that name there. The Sleeping Giant citizens are advised to check official guidance, know shelter locations, avoid demonstrations, monitor local media, and enroll in the State Department STEP program for updates. Security measures include treat all red alert sirens as real and seek shelter immediately. Be prepared for rocket missiles or drone without warning. The Sleeping Giant Gov employees may face further movement restriction. Security alert issued for the Holy Land, the West Bank, and Gaza. Man, a lot of things are going on. Look at this. Look at this one here. Look at this one. Secretary of Defense. Over the weekend, I directed the deployment of additional capability to the Sleeping Giant Central Command area of responsibility, protecting the Sleeping Giant U.S. forces. And our top priority and these deployments are intended to enhance our defenses posture in the region. Wow. Once again, the Pentagon confirms additional deployments to Mideast are for defenses posture in the region. Alright, guys, so this is where we are right now. A lot of people sharing this information. Nearly all YouTube live streams showing the Holy Land city skylines are being taken offline. Reportedly at the request of the Holy Land authorities. Panic? I believe something is about to hit the fan pretty soon. Please pray for the people out there. Oh, look at that. They just turned off another one. Alright, so it seems like you only have you have certain ones still up there. But again, this is where we at. Donald is moving some stuff and tankers and warship. Like I said, I do believe that eventually Donald is going to address the nation, and we possibly gonna get involved in this. Remember, Donald said he was gonna bring peace. But what does the Bible say when spoken of peace and security, or peace and safety? Then sudden destruction shall follow. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please share the video. Please pray for a lot of people out there. Pray for each other. Pray for me, and I pray for you. Thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $5 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream once a week. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.